When nature calls and you need to empty your bowel, there's only one thing that's on your mind, which is to obey that call.
Sure, sir.
And so you find yourself rushing to the restroom, and oh, how relieving these moments are. Ecstatic, right? Sorry, there are actually two things on a person's mind most people share. The first is obeying the call, and the second is rushing to the restroom with your mobile phone. Where's the lie in this?
Fact.
A research done over 10 years ago in the United States revealed that about 75% of Americans carry their phones to the restroom together with them. Now we agree that it's way more. As of 2021, there are about 7.1 billion users of mobile phones. Do the math. And health workers all over the world will tell you that though this is a popular practice, this habit is actually bad. It's not healthy at all.
Stop it.
So today, being the health worker that I am, I decided to make a video to give you 8 reasons why going to the toilet with your phone is bad. The first one, which is very obvious, is germs. There are a lot of germs, very bad germs in the toilet or in the restroom. And normal hygiene is that immediately finish using the restroom, you wash your hands, and that reduces the likelihood of you contracting infections as a result of the germs you're exposed to in the restroom. However, simple logic, you cannot wash your phone. So your phone carries these things. Most times these germs from the toilet are scattered all over the surfaces of the restroom, and you might drop your phone in order to flush or clean yourself up. And in the process of dropping your phone there, it could make contact with germs, and then you carry this in your phone. And the likelihood of you getting infected even after you've washed your hands is extremely high. The second thing is that you also will be able to transfer that to other people too. So imagine how many times you had gotten infected, not because you carry your phone to the toilet, but because you held the phone of someone that carries his phone or her phone to the restroom. So this is the first reason why you shouldn't carry your phone to the restroom. The next is, some studies have shown that carrying your phone to the restroom can also disrupt your pooping pattern. Let's call it the pooping habit. Normally, you need a lot of concentration. Your mind or your nervous system is focused on just emptying the bowel. But you carrying your phone to the restroom and you're using the phone, will divide the attention of the brain to also do other things. And in that way, the brain finds itself not really effective enough to empty the bowel. And as such, if this continues or it becomes habitual, your brain will need a longer time to be able to complete something that you should have completed within a short time. Before phones, people just stay maybe maximum 10 minutes tops. Or many people within 3 to 5 minutes, they're done using the restroom. Now, it takes a longer time. So even when you're without a phone, you might find out that you struggle to poop within a shorter time. That's what some studies link. And closely linked to that is the third reason, which is it could likely cause constipation because of the same explanation too. It's taking a longer time. So emptying bowel might be more difficult for you, and you might retain some fecal matter in your intestine. And that could in turn lead to constipation. So people that have the habit of going to the toilet with their phones are more likely to be constipated compared to people that don't. And one complication of constipation is hemorrhoids, which many people know as bile. Yeah, constipation is a serious risk factor for hemorrhoid. Studies have linked people that take their phones to the toilet with hemorrhoids. So please, hemorrhoids is not a good thing. That's what I can tell you. So stop. I've given you like 4 convincing reasons, but it's still not enough. There are more. The next one is, it's been said that the toilet is one place that people are supposed to relax and catch a break in between the stress of work, hustle, and bustle of life. So that's when your brain is supposed to be idle and do nothing. But then carry your phone is also further giving your brain work to do. That can increase your stress level too. So people that make that habit of taking their phones to the restroom are more likely to be stressed compared to those that don't. See? So it's just supposed to be pooping and resting. But we complicate things further by going to do work again in the toilet, especially if you're pressing your phone for work. Some doctors will still be pressing phone for diagnosis, reading research, medical students. That's it. So you need to reduce your stress. Avoid some unnecessary stress. Hope you are convinced. The next one is there's a condition known as ischial bursitis. This is an inflammation of the ischial bone. The ischial bone is the bone, one of the hip bones, and it's more likely in males than females. This is due to the peculiarities of anatomy. It doesn't mean that females don't come down with it, but sitting down on the toilet seat stresses the bone, the ischial bone, and if this continues, it's likely to get inflamed and you come down with the bursitis on its own. There's a study that had linked that, but it's not too common. There's a reason why toilet seats are not as cozy, as soft as sofas or other seats. It's because they are not meant to be sat upon for too long, however the English is. So save your pelvic bones the stress in this. Abi? Then another thing is irritation of the skin. Sitting down and exposing your skin to the surface of the toilet, which has a lot of irritants, including microorganisms, chemicals that they use to clean the toilet water. These are things that your body should not be exposed to for a long time. You're likely to have skin irritations, especially if you're allergic to this kind of things. So reduce it. The stress is just too much. The wahala is too much. And the last, but not the least, and to me, the one that will likely convince you is that you could lose your phone. Your phone can fall on the ground. And if you're using a Samsung like us and your screen breaks, it's a problem. Fixing the screen or changing the screen is almost equivalent to buying a new phone. That's the least of the problem. It could fall inside water, fall into the toilet, with the poop or pee. And if your phone is not water resistant, again, it's a problem. So the likelihood of your phone falling inside the toilet too, as you get distracted, whichever reason it is, or you're dropping it to clean up and it falls, will make you lose your phone. And you wouldn't want to lose your phone. So keep your phone safe wherever you are before you go into the toilet. Relieve yourself and then come out and take your phone. You will need a shorter time. Without the phone, you need a shorter time. And you come back and continue whatever you're doing. I hope it's worth it. I hope I've been able to convince you that you should not be taking your phone to the toilet. So what do you think about it? Are you convinced? Do you still have some doubts? Are there some points I left out? Are there some points that you don't agree on? Let me know in the comment section. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to share, and if you're yet to subscribe and you enjoyed the content I make, please subscribe and turn on the bell notification. Thank you, and I will see you in my next video.